All right, so we teamed up with Mimi's Fresh Tees.
Okay.
Thank you for the connection.
You're welcome.
And we did 2 t-shirts, and one of them that we did in collaboration is a tribute to your father.
Woo! That y'all was holding out on me? That's fresh.
That's Mimi's
Wow.
Fresh right there.
That is so cool.
So that's one of the shirts we're going to be selling and doing a little fundraiser for the foundation.
I got goosebumps. For real, I got goosebumps, man. This is dope. My dad was really big on underserved youth. So, and the community that he loved was Portland. So it was a no-brainer to put the foundation together and to give back to those specific kids. You know, the help with the Blazers coming in, Larry Miller was a huge part of it. Sarah Mensah, they came into our living room and they talked about, you know, if we had a foundation, we had it, you know, halfway put together. And you know, the days past that, we put the foundation together, the bylaws, picked the board out, and, you know, developed our mission. You know, our mission was teaching life lessons through sport at the time. So we'd have our academic piece, and then we'd have our sports piece, which was basketball based. And at first, you know, we targeted more of the athletes. It was basically a sports after school educational piece, but sports first. Years later, we kind of changed the dynamic of that and added the teach life lessons through education and sport. And it was more educational based with the tutoring, the academic support, and it's more 75% academic versus sport. So it dramatically changed because we saw the need for more support on the academic side. I would say we probably had over 3,000 students and families go through our program over the last 10 years. You know, the goal is to be in more schools as we move forward and adding a school every single year. We just added Park Rose Middle School, which is amazing. And then just adding another school next year and eventually expanding out of Portland. Right now, during the pandemic, we have an academic hub where the students come in physically, and our main focus is to get them through school. We'll meet with the teachers, meet with the staff. We'll hand select kids that are going to most benefit from the program, that are underserved. And they start in 6th grade, and then we'll add a new group of kids every single year, and we'll be with them 4 days a week after school and during school. And then they graduate from middle school, and they go into high school, and they venture out. We follow them through. We provide academic support and tutors and SAT, ACT prep help, and all the different things that high school kids might need.
I love the Maurice Lucas Foundation. My younger brother was a part of the foundation, and both of my 2 children are a part of the foundation. His face just lights up. He's like, and then he gets to see some of his friends that he hasn't seen all year long. He talks about his tutor, how they sit there, they make sure that the kids are actually online in school, and he loves it. I started Mimi's Fresh Tees in 2018. I wanted people to be able to express the way they feel with just wearing a t-shirt. So my concept is you use your t-shirt as a billboard, because sometimes as people of color, you don't always want to express how you feel verbally, so you can do that by just wearing a shirt. I'm born and raised in Portland, so I try to do video shoots and by the railroads or by the beautiful murals that Portland has. Printing, I use a locally owned screen printer, and I just make sure that all my shirts are good quality. This is the Albina District, PDX. I don't know, the Albina District is just such a rich community, and things have changed due to gentrification, but I'm hoping with this shirt that we're just paying homage to the 80% of African Americans who lived in the Albina District, including my grandfather and my mother. My grandfather used to own several businesses in the Albina District, so I feel like that's where I get my entrepreneur spirit from, is him. A perfect Portland looks like to me, and this might sound like, oh, that would never happen, but to everyone just love each other, and regardless of race or sexuality, we just meet people where they are. We respect their decisions of who they are, and we do not discriminate against anyone because of the color of their skin.
If everyone can do something in the community, something to give back to others, and not just think about themselves, I think that the world will be a better place. The biggest thing is the divide that we have right now. Just seeing people on this side or that side, or over there, just butting heads and just not thinking about the overall picture of just being a good person. I would like to see everyone just thinking about that before they talk or speak or do something, and just joining forces in unity.